This is a story of two words, a tale of the heart. Whether it's love, attraction, or youth. Unfortunately, many people make a mistake here. They often label intense attraction, high sexual chemistry, raging hormones, and the super exciting phase as love. Many negative, toxic, and even abusive relationships start this way. So if you're commenting here saying, "Madam, my girlfriend does this and that," cries, apologizes, abuses, gets better, comes back, what should I do? She doesn't make herself feel big by controlling me. You know it's poison, but still, you find a strange happiness and addiction in it. And please, don't get desperate behind all this excitement. Do you know that often, the romantic ideas or scenarios you've created in your mind about meeting the right person may not turn out the way you imagine? The person who is right for you might come into your life in a completely unexpected way. Sometimes, the person you've pictured in your mind is very different from the one who is actually right for you. However, it turns out that this person is the perfect match for you. You might not realize it immediately, but you need to remove the blocks created by your preconceived notions, thoughts, and romanticized ideas that you have placed within yourself. I'll share a little secret about true, real, and authentic love. But before that, I want to emphasize that true, genuine love is never based on trauma bonding. We understand that once a person gets trapped in trauma bonding, it becomes extremely difficult to break free. Many of you watching this video may have experienced these trauma bonds up close, or perhaps you are still trapped in similar bonds. There's a strange kind of addiction. You know it's destructive for you, sabotaging you in every way, yet you somehow can't seem to show it. Before reaching this stage, figure out ways to break this trauma bond. The best approach is to not get entangled in a trauma bond in the first place. For that, you need a clear and intuitive understanding of how to avoid it. Someone will come on a flying horse and take you away. First of all, let stories like this one stay in the realm of stories. Aerial horses often run out of fuel quickly and then crash forcefully to the ground. This applies as much to men as it does to women who might be waiting for a charming princess to come, flutter her eyelashes, and steal their hearts. Even if the rest of life involves dealing with a nagging witch and finding ways not to go home, the point is, when you're searching for genuine love, take a moment to pause, come down to earth, and get grounded. What often looks very exciting and too good to be true may just be a deception or a mere trailer. The real truth about it is often hidden far behind, and it becomes visible after the initial excitement of the relationship. The hormonal phase fades away, something you should have noticed from the start. But how do you notice it? Remember? You were riding on a flying horse, counting fast heartbeats, and trauma bonds often start when bad men are disguised as good, perfect men. Has someone come into your life who seems super attractive, charming, and dynamically confident in every way? So much so that you're unsure how your time is passing with them. And though you don't seem to be holding back, you realize you're not really talking about yourself or understanding them on a deeper level. Amidst high-flying dates, dinners, surprises, over-the-top gestures, and intense chemistry, you haven't been able to figure out who they truly are. Maybe something similar has happened to you, where you felt like someone is taking off a mask, and you've seen or sensed something that you didn't like, or something that didn't align with the rest of the picture. Yet, you chose to overlook it because who cares? Amidst all the excitement and intense attraction, there's no time to think about anything else. This is often why people get trapped in relationships with toxic or highly narcissistic individuals, and it leads to the beginning of a painfully abusive trauma bond. So, you can see how it was a mistake on your part too. Firstly, ensure that you avoid this mistake. Maintain realistic expectations. I've provided numerous tips in the How to Manifest True Love video. Emphasize reliance on your intuitive understanding. While factors like appearance, job, wealth, status, and material possessions may hold importance, they alone won't lead you to true love. Certainly, if these factors align with other crucial aspects, it's not a problem. Non-negotiables are essential aspects on which you cannot compromise, especially when initiating a relationship. These elements form the foundation of your relationship and carry significant weight in your life. Non-negotiables may vary, but should include a solid character, foundational integrity, a sense of safety, comfort, and deep peace with the person. Additionally, there should be a connection, even if it's challenging to articulate. You should sense and authentically express yourself without fear or hesitation. Clear, happy, and honest communication is crucial, and the other person should also feel comfortable in your presence. However, beyond non-negotiables, remain open and curious. Avoid being too closed off. A healthy romantic attraction is crucial. After all, you're not seeking a sibling. While I've criticized an excessive focus on chemistry earlier in the video, what I mean is, don't let hormones dictate your relationship. Purely relying on sexual attraction and intense excitement can blind you to the genuine nature of the relationship. Resist judging the relationship solely on these factors or predicting its course. This is where many people stumble. They fall into the trap of idealizing a person, and when reality hits, it can be a harsh awakening. This often marks the beginning of romantic and emotional trauma bonding, where the person who ensnares you paints an exciting picture, creating an intense connection, using terms like twin flame and such. He speaks in such a manner because he understands your desperate desire to believe in all these things. When someone consistently makes you feel special, it's natural to be drawn to them. However, wise individuals recognize the need to pause. They won't let themselves be carried away solely by this allure. They may still experience the pull, but their strength, willpower, and intuitive wisdom empower them to take a step back. These individuals have the capacity for self-reflection. Despite the potential for addiction, they possess the strength to halt and question the situation. They want to reevaluate everything with full introspection, insight, and distance. If you find yourself in such a situation, it's essential to stop and ask, is there something concealed behind these actions? Pay attention if there are certain topics you repeatedly inquire about or naturally feel curious about, but encounter resistance or a shift in the conversation. This is especially true if your queries don't breach their boundaries. Does this person uplift you or bring you down? Do they make you feel insignificant or engage in gaslighting? Consider situations where, even in a lighthearted discussion, expressing your genuine opinion or having a differing viewpoint results in their anger, or you sense a slight shift in their demeanor. If someone consistently tries to prove you wrong or make you doubt your opinions, it's something you sense intuitively. If you feel this way, be vigilant. Stay alert and reevaluate those situations. Desperation is a significant pitfall in finding the right partner. It often leads to destructive outcomes. If a person is genuinely right for you and aligned with your life, they will come into your life naturally, without demanding sacrifices that fundamentally change who you are. It's crucial to ask yourself whether someone is trying to make you change aspects of your life repeatedly, such as your lifestyle, food choices, communication with family, friend circle, and more. Many women often make mistakes in this area. Remember, a healthy relationship should not require you to compromise your core identity, because often, traits like jealousy or possessiveness are mislabeled as signs of romantic love, and some individuals even appreciate these behaviors, thinking they signify excitement. However, it's essential to realize that the person you romanticize as possessive or exciting may later become controlling and restrict your freedom, leading to an abusive relationship. Many of these signs are often part of love bombing, a toxic and manipulative strategy used to trap someone in a harmful relationship. If you perceive a relationship as intensely exciting, passionate, or novel, be cautious. Love bombing is designed to cloud your vision, preventing you from seeing the reality. This often leads to a full-blown cycle of abuse. Have you ever wondered why women may be drawn to toxic, narcissistic men? It's because these men create an element of excitement, making something seem forbidden yet promising it. They strategically make themselves available and then unavailable, playing with a woman's interest. Women, naturally seeking attraction, especially in romantic pursuits, are affected by this biological process. When these men create a sense of disinterest or aloofness, it can intensify a woman's desire to be attractive to them. It's a natural tendency for someone's interest to grow when the other person seems different or not paying much attention. This isn't exclusive to women. It happens to men too. Unfortunately, toxic and abusive individuals often exploit this behavior. They understand the psychology behind it, knowing what attracts women and how to increase their chances. This may involve acting aloof, playing hard to get, being stylish and dynamic, showing confidence, surrounding themselves with other women, or expressing excessive love. Something that could happen to anyone. You'll sense it intuitively. When people genuinely face problems, they'll make every effort to reach out and communicate. It's not their usual behavior, and you'll notice it's not their typical pattern. You can tell if someone is reliable or if they're a constant liar or manipulator. They might be testing your boundaries, checking how much they can get away with. Their behavior becomes a gauge for how much they can use you as their support. It's wonderful that your husband doesn't feel threatened by your individuality, your opinions, choices, and things. True connection should embrace and celebrate the uniqueness of each person involved. On the topic of trauma bonds, sometimes people find them exciting because they seem different from typical relationships. They might feel like they possess something special and unique that others don't have. It's crucial to recognize, though, that healthy bonds may seem less dramatic, but they provide stability, trust, and genuine connection, which are far more valuable in the long run. And about relationships, here's another secret. The most stable, strong, genuinely aligned, rock-solid romantic bonds often evolve into lifetime partnerships. Building a relationship on trust, mutual respect, and a deep understanding of each other tends to create a foundation that can withstand the tests of time. Can look boring in the beginning, or that person can look boring people. This happens because our minds are used to expecting excitement. We've been influenced by what we see around us. We believe that love must come with intense chemistry and excitement. If it's not super thrilling, we think it's not real love, and we might want to escape from it. We've learned to think that staying the same is not exciting. We believe stability is dull, and we associate dullness with not feeling love. But I want to show you that stability is like something strong and lasting. It's not boring, it's like a steady flame. While it might not feel as thrilling at first, like fireworks, it has a lasting brightness. So let me help you see the stable and lasting aspects without the negative view. Sometimes being tied down may seem appealing at first, but in the long run, it can lead to pain. I don't consider impulsiveness and control to be thrilling or love. True excitement comes from a stable and reliable foundation, which is crucial for building our relationships and lives. Not stability, then. What is the use of excitement? In a relationship where there's a lot of excitement and intense emotions, you'll discover genuine joys and valuable experiences. You'll truly feel those emotions. On the other hand, in a more stable and reliable relationship, real strength is shown. It's a genuine test of a person because creating excitement and showering someone with affection can be done by anyone. However, a person who is strong, secure, and worthy is recognized by their consistent behavior. Being treated well consistently, behaving in a healthy and dependable way, that's the mark of a person who is truly valuable. Even if it seems dull, it's necessary for the beginning of true love. If you've come this far, thank you for your valuable time.